Okay, so as you guys can already tell, most people that see this page know that this is what we consider LaserOnline, right? So that's the name of the business. That's the name of the company, future ICO company, and current HYIP platform that everyone has grown to love. Now, earlier today, I received a comment from someone indicating that basically they have not been paid over 48 hours. Now, one thing that I mentioned to that person was that, hey, what I usually do is I hit up support, I let support know, and then within like 2 hours, I usually get paid out. Honestly, most of the time it's like within like 15 minutes, but I think the longest it ever took was 2 hours. They said they did that and it was 12 hours later. Wow. So what I did was I actually went in a little bit later on. I do apologize that this information is being displayed late, but I didn't actually get all the information until recently. But basically what we did was I went into, sorry about that. Move that, and we'll go here. So we went into LaserOnline's chat, right? So Laser has actually posted this this comment here. Now, before I go over it, I will let you guys know that I will leave the comment, all the information down below, as well as the link to the LaserOnline Telegram group chat. I do believe that it's very important that people actually get the information directly from Laser and not directly from me. But at the same time, I do want to pass the information on to anyone that does not have a Telegram. So basically, they're saying that there's a lot going on with Bitcoin. As everyone knows, Bitcoin has about 100 to a couple 100 million or something like that. It's something like 100,000 to 100 million unconfirmed transactions at any moment in the day. It's partly because of the cancellation of the SegWit and of the fork, as well as some other things that have happened. So basically, it is what it is. So I use Bitcoin as a platform. I use Bitcoin as an investment tool. I use Bitcoin as a payment system, as a bunch of different things. So for it to have problems, it is going to have problems. I also have a debit card with Bitcoin as well as my current bank. There has not been a time that I have never had a problem with one or the other. I've always had problems with no matter where I go. My credit card company, my cable company, my bank I have my money at. I don't care where you have your money or what services you use. Everything's going to have some sort of problem, right? So when there are problems with the platform as far as paying, one thing you want to do is you want to reach out to support and you want to say, hey, what's going on? The one thing that support usually does is they usually ignore you until they have the problem solved. Laser is one that is very, very, very known for doing that, right? So they're very well known for actually ignoring you and blocking you. But in this event, they decided, hey, listen, let's put out a comment for these people. So basically, when you go over the information, what I wanted to point out before, right before I go, and I do apologize that I'm making this video super long, but Microhash, we invested in them. They had a Telegram group chat that usually pointed at them as being legit. Where are they now? They still have a Telegram group chat, but no one actually uses it to talk about Microhash because Microhash scammed us and ran away with our money. And support never actually talked to us when we hit them up and said, hey, what's going on? So when they ran and scammed us, that was the end of that. As far as, what was the other one? BitPetite recently just went under. They still have their group chat up and running. They have never said that they were closing down. They never said they had any problems. They lied to us. They also updated their website to Monero, having Monero in there, and actually ran away with our money as well. And there are others that also did the same thing. Unlike Trady was one that had a group chat, but Trady actually disabled their group chat right after. But having a group chat and being and actually communicating information to us is actually a really good thing. So I will say that whatever you read into when you're reading into this, I will say that to me personally, I think that it's not a bad thing. I think we just need to be patient. At the same time, personally, I think that I will give them a shot, and I still won't be withdrawing. So if you're expecting me to withdraw, I do apologize. I will not withdraw because I actually want to reinvest. I obviously started with about 25 bucks. I did a bunch of reinvestments for the last 5 years. You can calculate it up if you want. I'm sorry, for the last 5 months, you can calculate it up and say how much I actually have by using whatever tool you can find on the internet. But at this current moment, I did actually withdraw at least the $25 that I originally, $30 that I originally put in. And I am going to continue to reinvest until I get to a certain number, as well as being able to maybe get into their ICO. Now, here is a couple of things that I wanted to point out as far as Laser. Laser says that there are some issues going on that they're forced to kind of hold off on paying out. Now, what you always want to know is, are they actually paying out at all, right? So, as you can see, these are the last payouts that they've made, and you can tell that none of them are Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, or even Bitcoin Cash, okay? All of these look to be some sort of fiat USD currency payment, okay? Okay, so, and that happens for a very long time. You can go through it all if you want. Another thing is, if you go through this, you'll see that they talk about how many transactions are stuck. They talk about some sort of DDoS attack. They also talk about the third-party company that they have, that they do with that they actually use for their altcoins and Bitcoin transactions. They even go into how much the fees are and that they don't really want to pay that much because it's somewhere between 10 and 15 and even 25% every time you send money. I've been hit with those same fees, and I really hate pushing the send button when I see that I'm sending $100 and I got paid $25 to send it. So I'll be honest with you, those things are making me want to pull back on investing because I've actually lost more in fees than I did in actual HYPs this month so far. Same time, they won't let people know to calm down. And at the same time to convert, right? So here's something else that they wanted people to see. ICO campaign start balance conversion. We launched an official LaserOnline token, which will probably be LOC or LO or LOP coin, right? And then it says which is almost ready for public. And then they're pretty much talking about how you can pretty much use your available balance to buy into that platform. So I'll see about that. Most likely I'll probably put like I'm thinking about putting like maybe like $1,000 in and seeing how that works. But at the same time, I also don't want to put that in and then lose that money. So we'll see before we actually go forward with that. But I'll let you guys know. I'll do a video on that as well. There are some other things that they want, but again, I will post all of this information down below. So if you want to read through it, you can. If you want to go to Telegram and let them know how you feel, you can do that as well. But I just want to let people know who don't have Telegram that they are posting things, and they are letting people know to really just hold off for a second. They also posted out a video today indicating that that they are not running. The video is something that we really didn't care about, but they feel it's very important, so they posted it. But other than that, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. If you want to share this video, you can. I do think it's a pointless video to share. It's really just for an update for people that have a problem with Laser and did not have Telegram to let them know what was going on. Okay?